And good afternoon, this is Trish from Networks Computer Solutions. Welcome back. Today we have another tutorial for you. I'm recording this tutorial with my new toy, Screencast by Screencast-O-Matic, which I'm absolutely loving. Today we are going to have a look at how you can design a graphic in Canva and then upload that to a content management system. So you can see I have already logged into Canva. If you don't have a Canva account, I suggest you make one for free. There are premium accounts as well, which I have. It's easy to upgrade to a premium account, and I think it's something like under $15 Australian a month for that. And with that, you do get a lot of options which make it worth the money if you're going to go into graphic design. So I've already logged into my Canva account. Now Canva will allow you to make lots of different types of marketing materials, from Facebook posts, flyers, ebook covers, which I use quite a bit. You can also make your own channel art for your YouTube channel, which I've done recently. You can make your own logos, animated videos. One good thing is the brochures. The brochures are your standard 3-panel thing, but you can also change them to a 2-panel. They're really good. Presentations, if you don't have Microsoft Office, you can actually use Canva, and you can actually present direct from Canva itself too. So it is another great option. You can make cards, infographics, which is great if you're actually got your own Pinterest account. You can do a lot of infographics and upload to Pinterest. I haven't had a go at doing that yet. I haven't set up my Pinterest business account. So there's lots of options. Letterhead's great. I use letterheads. I've actually just designed a letterhead for a client in here and then copied it over to Word and remade it, so that should be easy enough for them to use. You can design your own programs. As I said, there's lots of things. The media kit is only available to premium members, and with premium you can also get to design your own fonts and your own brand colors. So let's have a go of making a design. I'll come way back here to the start again. Right, way back here. Okay, because I've used Canva before, I've used it for coming up 2 years now. All my previous designs are available under All My Designs. They've also got different ideas here on the home page. Okay, so we're going today to make a Facebook post. So I'm just going to select that option. So it loads with the blank work area on the main part of the screen, and then on the left hand side you've got some templates. Now some of these options are free. If I hover over, you'll see a little free symbol pop up, but there are some that are not free. Because I'm a premium member, I can still use them for free though. So this one here doesn't have the little free symbol, so you can see that those 2 flowers that are at the top will be classed as premium images, so you would need to pay $1 each per flower. So it doesn't cost much if you're not a premium member and you just want a couple of things. But I'm going to use this design here with the girl with her back towards the camera. It doesn't matter what the image is because I'm going to change it, but I quite like this little banner over the top. Skype. I'm not interested in my game tonight. Okay, so let's click on this template here, and you can see that it loads up into our main work area. So I quite like this picture. This is a pretty picture, but I want to do something for Anzac Day because it's coming up to Anzac Day. So I'm going to see if I can find something with poppies in it. So come over here to Photos, and let's do a search for the word poppies. As usual, I can't type. I quite like these. Now, as usual, some of these images are available for free and others are pro. Because they're pro and I'm a pro member, I can still get them for free. Okay, so if I just single click on this picture, it will appear over the top. That's not what I want. I want it to replace the picture of the girl, so I can easily delete it. If I hold my left mouse on the picture, drag and drop it in. Now I don't quite like how this is coming over the flower, so I might see if I can flip the image around and see if we get a slightly better placement. So select the picture, come up to flip horizontal, and yes, that's much better. Our main focus of this poppy here is away from the banner. Okay, so that's what we want. I will leave this grey charcoal, and I'm just going to change that to we will remember them. Okay, I might put the name of my business in this bit. Okay, and down here, in this bit down here, I'm going to put the date, which will be April 25, 2020. Now that font's a little small and hard to read, so I'm going to select all that font, come up here to where it's got the number 12, that's the size of our font. If I click the drop down arrow, what's it look like at 21? That's not too bad. 24. Oh. I think it looked better at 21. So drop it down a fraction. Now this little bow here, I don't want that little bow. I think something, perhaps a shape like a heart. So if I come to elements, and I'm going to search for the word heart. Now I don't mind that one, and I don't mind that one. We'll see what that one looks like. If I just single click on it and drag it, it'll add to the picture. That's fine. I will need to change this to a white heart though. So while it's selected, I can click on the black up here and then just change it to a white. I'll need to resize it by grabbing hold of these handles and dragging it down, and then I can drag it into position. That looks fine. Okay, so I'm going to rename that. It does automatically save, but I do like to make sure I've gone file and save to make sure it's done. Okay, so over here on the right hand side, I've got some options. Because I'm a premium member and my Facebook is linked to my account, I can actually publish direct to Facebook now, but that's not what I want to do. I want to download this image, so I can either use this download arrow here, or I can click this arrow here and get some more options, including download. If I was working in a team, I could share this link with other people to get their ideas, or if it was for a Facebook group, I could send it directly to a group. I can also post direct to Twitter or Slack, which I don't use. So I'm going to leave it as download. So it says download as a PNG is our suggested option. We do have other options. I will come back to doing it as a PNG. But the other graphic option is to download as a JPEG. If it's a larger file than a Facebook post, for like a bookmark or something, we might be able to download as a PDF if we've done reports and things. If we've got animated or presentations, we can also download them as videos. You can also make your own GIFs if you want to with Canva. It's really good. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as PNG. Click on the download arrow, and always make sure when you download that this line has gone all the way across, or it has actually started downloading into your browser. Once that has gone across, you can safely close this. If you don't wait, then your image doesn't download. There you go, let me go. Okay, so now that we've downloaded the image, I'm going to go over to my social media scheduling software, and I'll show you how you can upload your image to multiple social media profiles. So I've gone over to Loomly. I'll just reload this page. So you can actually see if Loomly is not a free program, it will cost you. You do get 14 days trial though. I pay just over $40 a month, and I can have multiple calendars. So I'm actually running, I have been running the media for the local community house. So they've got their own calendar and my business has its own calendar. I can run as many calendars as I like on my account. So it's a great idea for graphic designers and social media marketers. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Networks Computer Solutions calendar. And this is the calendar view for the entire month. As you can see, it says April 2020. I can go new posts from up here and select the date, or I can come down here to the bottom down here. Now that one, we'll need to delete to make sure that we've got room to put ours up. Okay, so let's go ahead now and load our image. So what we can see today is the 22nd, so I'm getting close to nearly going up. So over here on the 25th, which is the day of Anzac Day in Australia and New Zealand, we want to add a post. Now you've got the options of doing a quick post or a build post. I'm going to take the build post option. And it's got April the 25th, and it usually selects 3 p.m. as the default time. I don't want that. I'm going to select 6 a.m. And for the subject, I'm going to put the word Anzac in because it is to do with Anzac Day. Now, the subject will only appear inside your Loomly calendar. It doesn't appear on the post itself. Don't need to worry about labels. And then come down to next. Now here you can select which social media channels you want to use. So you can put the same post in and customize it for every single platform you're using. I'm just going to be using Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I'm going to go next, and then I'm going to select the image. Anzac Day 2020. Wait for it to load. And then you can put your generic text in the top. Oh, I can't type. Okay, that might do. And then I might add the hashtag Anzac Day 2020. Okay, so click on next. Now I can actually customize this for each Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. And I can also customize whether it goes to my Facebook feed or Facebook stories. I'm going to leave it at feed. If I want to make any custom text that appears just in Facebook, I can add this here. Or I can come down and read the optimization tips. So their suggestions are that it's the wrong time to be posting on Facebook. It's saying nobody reads posts that early. Maybe we should postpone the post by a couple of hours because the Anzac Day march and all that starts at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then it's going to be fine to post at 6 o'clock. I'm not going to stress if people want to leave it. Most people don't read Facebook until they haven't got a chance for a cup of coffee. Copy length. The ideal length for a Facebook post is 40 characters. Maybe I could shrink this one a little bit. So how many characters have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't be too far over 40. Okay, copy engagement. Oops, looks like this copy could use some engagement markers. Add a question mark or an exclamation point. That's great, but that's not really what I want to do with this post. I just want to say thank you for them. So the date is done. Saturday is a good day to post on Facebook because a lot of people have got the day off and they've got a bit more relaxed. Format, awesome. Images are great for driving engagement. Copy is reliability. And the image is great. Okay, So let's flip it over and see what they say about Twitter. So Twitter, they're saying here that the date's not recommended for posting on Twitter because they're usually not online or they're usually busy doing other things. Copy, this one's saying that the length is too short, whereas Facebook was saying it was too long. And it's also saying on Twitter that we're missing a link to go back to our website. I'm not going to worry about that. LinkedIn, do they have any tips for us for LinkedIn? Okay, so just about everything is wrong for LinkedIn. It's the wrong date, it's the wrong time. The post is going to be way too long to read for LinkedIn users. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that bit of text is too long to read. Okay, so we'll go next. And we can promote for our direct to our target audience if we want. I'm not going to worry about that, and go next. And then we've got the option to save as a draft, schedule, or publish now. Let's just schedule it and see what happens. So it's come through and it is actually listed as set to be scheduled for each of those platforms at 6 a.m. So let's go back to our calendar now and have a look at what it looks like. There are two types of calendars in Loomly. The first calendar is the list view. And that also shows you, this is starting on March the 6th instead of April the 6th, instead of April the 1st. And you can see that a lot of posts have already been published. Okay, so this is where we got down to. So the one that was supposed to go up this morning failed. I've reattached my Facebook account to the scheduler. So we'll see what happens if tomorrow's post goes up. Okay, so if we scroll further down, you can see I've got right down to where are we? Sunday, April 26th is where I've scheduled up to. So I need to organise my schedule for next week. So this is where it's scheduled to go to. And if you're getting responses on your Facebook, none of these have got comments and things on, they will also appear here. Some of the ones for the community house do have comments and things on. Okay, so let's go back to the other calendar view and have a look. I do prefer the monthly view. You can see Anzac is here at the top at 6 a.m. Now you can actually drag and drop these around if you want to, and you can see that this one here has a red mark next to it. So I'll be able to log in tomorrow and check to see if this one is working and if I fixed up that error that it was having connecting to Facebook. We might leave it there. This video has gone a bit over time, so I'll go and do some more work. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.